most times some of us ascribe our disappointment to God. Today, when Pastor was preaching, it made me understand something, that sometimes when we are down, when we think we're down and things are not working the way we expect, that is not the period for us to be asking the question why. That's just a period where we have to go back to the scriptures to understand and to ask for strength from God. And yes, hearing Pastor preach that particular topic today made me guilty about what I know of. Made me feel guilty and made me appeal to God to forgive me. But here's what I'm going to. As Christians, yes, I've heard ministers preach like Billy Graham, Betsy Dowser, many like that. I've preached and I've told us that for us, even Jesus Christ told us that for us to walk this Christian race, and Pastor Kumuyi reminded me today, that for us to walk this Christian race, we have to endure. We have to, it's not going to be a smooth ride. It wasn't one for Joseph, but God took him from the prison to the palace. It wasn't one for Job. God made his latter better than his former. It wasn't easy for any of these ones that God picked from Marie Clay and took them and brought beauty out of the ashes. So he told us that we shouldn't jump out of whatever situation we find ourselves in. Instead, whatever we find ourselves in, whatever situation we find ourselves in, we should endure and we should go to the scriptures. That is where we're going to find solace and strength to continue. Because beyond any problem, we should fix our gaze on Jesus and on the coronation that's going to happen in heaven. I want to be there, and I'm sure you also want to be there. So heaven is the goal. Keep your eyes on the goal, and in everything you pass through, you're not alone. And focus on God. And another thing I think I should say is this: if your heart is not right for God, your heart is not right with God, there is no way you can endure. There is no way. If your heart is not right with God, there is no way you can endure. Because Paul said, what can separate me from the love of God? You have to have the love of God for you to be able to endure like a true soldier of Christ. So if your heart is not right with God, settle that first. Then other things, grace, courage, every other thing is gonna follow suit. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night rest, and don't forget to go to church tomorrow.